what is the biggest sale that you've made to date? And can you break down a little bit of the how? I know you can't say it all, but there's little clues you definitely can leave. What is that amount, and how did you even get to that part?
Look, I told you I was coming to drop some sauce. So
Hey,
on my side, I want to give you the entire breakdown. So on my side, when it comes to that sale, my previous record was $200,000 in one sale. Now, when I say sale, I don't mean $200,000 in a day based off of volume. I'm talking about one sale, right? So one product for $200,000 was my previous biggest day or biggest. What was it? It came in like, whenever the phone call ended is when we got the sale. The biggest to date is now 300,000. And what I've found in this space right now is it just keeps evolving, right? It used to be courses were really hot. Then it was do it with you. Now it's done for you, right? They've gotten to this sense of, since more and more people are talking about passive income, passive income, passive income, like I believe is making people lazy. Like they go make some money and then they're like, all right, how can I make more money by investing this money into something? So this is why you see, the Amazon automations, the trucking automations, the Airbnb automate, like all of these automation plays, they're all just done for you solutions. You pay me a specific amount of money. I will do everything for you. We'll split the money based on the profits and you'll make passive income every single month without having to lift a finger, right? So that's what that $300,000 sale was. It was a person came in, he was an investor. He came in and said, I want to put my money into something. And once we presented the offer, he was like, I want 6 of them. So he bought
sheesh.
6 $50,000 products for him and his family. So everybody in that household now has an e-commerce store. So this was an e-commerce automation offer. And the way that it came together is I help companies, again, like I said, not just an ads guy, we help with the product development side of things. Like when you look at the Shopify and the Amazons and all these things, this was a Shopify offer. And with that Shopify offer, I have multiple Shopify offers that are on the back end. But with this particular one, he gave me the ability to create the offer. And since I'm in like the 9-figure companies that we worked with, they were all e-commerce brands. And when you talk about, some of the things that we do within the 9-figure space and the things that people, again, it's a big gap, is those people are spending to acquire as many customers as possible. Why? Because they understand their LTV. They understand if a person comes in and buys a $200,000 product and you can get 5, 6, 7,000 out of that person over the lifetime of that customer, you got to spend. And that's what some of the things that I'm bringing into the community, because I found out, okay, this is what they're doing. And the problem is that there has to be a mindset shift. And that mindset shift is, all right, I got to get on here and spend money, but I'm scared to spend money. So I have to like educate a lot of people around that. But when it comes to like that particular product offering, since I'm in that e-commerce space, I know what people want. I know that space from A to Z all the way through to the customer service side. So we put together the offer, and it's like, when you talk about irresistible, it's irresistible. Like there's no way, like the guarantees and the risk reversal that we put into this offer is like impeccable, honestly. You'd be crazy not to give that person $50,000 for that offer. So when you talk about like, what did we do? We put together the product offering. We put it into one of our best selling funnels. So whenever I talk about funnels, and I know there's a lot of people out there that build funnels. You can get that work done overseas. You can get that done work in the States. People build funnels. I don't build funnels. I build frameworks, right? I take the frameworks that I know have already been proven to work consistently, 6-figure frameworks, 7-figure frameworks, and obviously some 8-figure frameworks. We take those frameworks and we plug them into these businesses. And with this particular one, it's just a high ticket funnel. Now we've evolved this funnel over time, but with that high ticket, what it means is we're just selling high ticket products. For the people who may not know what that is, we've evolved this funnel over time, and I can tell you about that evolution. The first evolution phase was sending people to an opt-in page where we capture their information. We then take them to a video sales letter page where we have it with social proof, 8 to 25, 30-minute video explaining the opportunity. And then we have a button for them to apply. And then we would take them to an apply page for an application, because that's our filtering mechanism. So with that filtering system, we're then able to, if a person is not qualified, maybe it's credit score, maybe it's the amount of revenue that they make, maybe it's what they want to make, whatever that filtering question is, we call it logic based. We'll send them either to a phone call to give them the opportunity to learn more, or we'll send them to a course or a lower ticket product because they're not ready. And then we would take them to a just a thank you page. And on that thank you page, this is where it gets real freaky. And this page here has solved so many problems. At first, the first evolution of this product or this page was you hit them with a thank you video and you let them know what's coming. Now, the evolution of it is we take them directly to the VSL page. We have a shorter application, or we remove the application page as a whole. We take them straight to book a call. And then that thank you page has turned into a huge FAQ page, right? So before they actually get to the call, we hit them with like all of the frequently asked questions. How fast is it going to take for me to make my money back? All of these individual questions that people typically have on the call, we give it to them right there on the page. So when they come to that call, they're already pre-framed. They know exactly how long it's going to take. They know exactly how much it's going to cost. They know all of these things so that if they make it to the call and actually show up, which that page, after we add it and turn it into an FAQ, it increased the show up rate by 30%. And that's the biggest thing within the webinar space or the high ticket space, is getting people to actually show up to the book call or to the event that you have set forward. And once we implemented that, man, the sales just got crazy, right? Because they're getting on the call ready to buy. There's not a lot of pitching. Most of these calls are closing within a 5-10 minute window because we've answered all the questions that they would typically have.
Wow.